Hello, beautiful people! Where Winds Meet involves a lot of totally awesome martial arts and incredible fight scenes, but there's so much more to this game. Today we're trading in Kung Fu Chaos for something a little more splashy. Yup, we're talking about fishing. Because sometimes you just want to stop drop-kicking bandits and instead vibe by a river like the elegant martial arts angler you were meant to be. This game's fishing system isn't just press button, get fish. Oh no. It actually has layers, like an onion. So just sit back, relax, grab a fishing rod, and let's go fish. So first things first, you cannot just grab a stick and start poking ponds. First, we're going to have to find Chu Shui Yang, who is just minding their own business, chilling by the Stonewash Strand teleport in the Verdant Wilds. You should talk to Chu and tell her that you want a fishing rod, try not to sound too desperate, and she'll hand you the kid's rod plus enough bait to start your new peaceful life as a part-time fisherman. This will start the in-game fishing tutorial. Press B to open your bag and equip the fishing rod. Under the gear tab, you'll see a quick use section, and this is where you'll find your fishing rods. Again, sorry console players, I don't know all of the keybinds to do things in the game for console because I only play on a computer, but I have a few of them, I think, maybe. Once you have your rod equipped, you can talk to Chu again to start a fishing minigame. The fishing contest minigame is a short fishing competition you can enter into against anglers that you find throughout the world. They have varying challenge difficulties and rewards for winning. Your goal is to hook and catch the specified fish faster than the angler, in this case Chu. To select your rod in quick use, press X on PC to open the special item slot, options, and then select the tool with the corresponding mouse action or number. On console, maybe it's the right and left on D-pad? I'm trying, guys. Once you're fishing, you press Alt and use your scroll wheel to switch bait, and on console, this might be L2 and triangle to cycle. If it's not, please don't yell at me. Different bait attracts different fish, so make sure you choose the right one for the fishing minigame, or the fish that you want to catch if you're not doing the minigame. Once you're ready to fish, hold left click on your mouse to cast the line, and release it when the progress bar is near the top to get a good throw. Press space to shake the fishing rod in order to attract fish, and then when a fish bites, use your mouse's directional movement to pull the fish into the green bar on the top of the screen. The white circle around the fish's portrait is a progress bar. When the progress bar fills up, press space to reel in your catch. If you are using a controller, maybe hold square on the controller to cast the line and release it when the progress bar is near the top to get your good throw. Press X to shake the fishing rod in order to attract the fish. When the fish bites, use the left stick directional movement to pull the fish into the green bar at the top of the screen. And when the progress bar fills up, press X to reel in your catch. And to finish up the fishing minigame, all you have to do is catch the 3 fish faster than Chu does. Now, I personally found fishing to be a little bit tedious. I hate to say it, but to be fair, I don't usually love fishing in any game that I play. The bigger the fish, the smaller the green space you'll have on the bar, so brace yourself mentally. It's kind of hard to keep the icon steady and fill the circle, but I'm sure that you'll get the hang of it a lot faster than I did. Anyways, once you finish the minigame, if you win, you'll get some rewards. Nothing crazy, but it is nice to be rewarded for your hard work. And with that complete, you're ready to go out into the world and start your fishing journey. Now that you know how to fish, let's go over a few tips and important information. Like I said earlier, there are anglers all around the world that you can challenge to a fishing competition for rewards. They all involve hooking and catching a specified fish faster than the angler that you're challenging, and they come in difficulties that go from 1 to 5. As a reward, you'll get things like aspiration tributes, cooking recipes that use fish, of course, exploration points for the region that you're in, character experience that is of course used for upgrading your character's level, and coins. One thing that was not super obvious to me was how to actually start fishing outside of the minigame. I couldn't use my fishing rod. It's not like some games where you can cast from pretty much anywhere to fish. In Where Winds Meet, you have to become one with the water. Fishing is a dirty job and we are getting our feet wet. You have to stand in knee-deep water in order to interact with your fishing rod. It's a little silly, but that's okay. Another hot tip is that if you're looking for a specific fish, you can choose to track its location from the map by choosing the herb icon on the right side, tapping over to species, then going to fish, and then toggle the name of up to 5 fish that you want to track. This method will only work if the fish you're looking for is present in areas where you've already explored. Almost all water in the game has fish and can be a fishing spot. A pretty cool thing that I think a lot of people overlook is that martial arts have effects outside of combat. One of Tai Chi's non-combat effects is that if you use it in water where you would normally be able to fish, you create ripples that stir up the water and put fish directly into your inventory. So, if you don't enjoy fishing in the game, you can still get fish and fishing achievements by using Tai Chi. Once you've mastered fishing, your next step is to putting your catch to good use. Fish are not just collectibles, they are in fact an essential ingredient for a variety of powerful dishes that restore health and provide buffs during your adventures. For example, a dish like braised fish head will restore 39,000 HP over 3 seconds. And of course, you unlock these recipes by winning fishing contests. Now let's talk about how to upgrade your rod. Not that there's anything wrong with the regular rod, guys. If you don't want to use the starter rod, there is a rod that you can purchase at specific vendors in Heaven's Pier and Kaifeng. The Heaven's Pier vendor is probably the easiest to access since you are able to enter the area early on, and Kaifeng requires more questing to access. These vendors sell the Little Toad's Rod, which is the upgraded version of the kids' fishing rod that you get when you unlock fishing. The vendors are also where you can buy fishing bait. They have a daily shop stock, so if you're planning on doing a lot of fishing eventually, I'd recommend buying the stock every day so that you don't have to worry about buy limits when you're ready to kick back and fish for a while. I can show you where 2 of the stores are, but the third one I haven't unlocked yet. I have to quest more. The one that I took you to now is the one in Heaven's Pier, and you can see where they are on the map because they have a house icon. The Kaifeng vendor that I can get to is located in the southeast quadrant of Kaifeng City and can be a little tricky to get to the first time, but once you're there, there is a boundary stone that you can activate, and then you'll have a teleport to be right next to him. One thing that I really like about this game is that even though there's a lot going on and so many new places to remember, everything can be tracked, which makes going to new places so much easier. Like I said, there is another vendor in the Kaifeng region, but I cannot get there yet, so all I can tell you is that it's Yu DeLong's shop, and it will also be indicated by a house icon on the map where it is when you zoom in. If you're doing a lot of fishing every day, 3 vendor shops will be nice, but if you're only doing a moderate or a little bit of fishing, the bait that you get from the 2 shops that I showed you in this video are going to be plenty. And thank goodness that we have the ability to hop, jump, and skip to places and over buildings, because otherwise getting through Kaifeng City would be so convoluted. It's seriously like a big maze. Anyways, that's how you get to the second vendor. And that's it. That's pretty much everything that you need to know about fishing. I hope you enjoyed the video and that it helped in some way. If you made it this far, drop some fish in the comments. Like I said, I don't particularly love fishing in this game, but I would spam some Tai Chi for a bit to collect fish to cook with. I love that they added that to the game to give it more depth and make it inclusive for everyone. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, but most importantly, be kind to one another. See you next time, friends!